Hello, permit me to demonstrate to you the conductivity of ions in solution. Here I have a battery, a lamp that I've done connection. I also have a weak acid, which is ethanoic acid, a weak base, which is ammonia. I also have strong acid, which is HCl, and a strong base, which is sodium hydroxide. In this lesson, I'm going to demonstrate which of them can conduct electricity. I'm going to start with the ethanoic acid and the ammonia. I'm going to pour sample of the ammonia solution into my beaker. I'm going to pour another sample of the ethanoic acid into my beaker. Ethanoic acid is a weak acid and ammonia is a weak base. Now let's see in a demonstration. I'm connecting my battery into the solution. Now let's see what happens when I'm doing for the ethanoic acid. So the lamp didn't produce any light. Now let's consider the ammonia too. The same thing happened, no light. Okay. Now I'm going to do this demonstration for the strong acid and the strong base. I'm pouring HCl solution into my beaker. Dilute, of course. Sodium hydroxide dilute into my beaker. Now let's see. We'll start with the HCl. You see, when you dip it into the HCl solution, the two lamps produce light. Now let's demonstrate with the sodium hydroxide too. The same thing happens. Sodium hydroxide. So what does this tell us? Because sodium hydroxide and HCl are strong acid and strong base. And strong acid and strong base dissolve completely in aqueous solution, producing excess hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion. Therefore, they are good or they are able to conduct electricity. So they are strong electrolytes. But the weak acid, ethanoic acid and the ammonia, they are weak acid and a weak base. When they dissolve in water, they produce few hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion. Therefore, they are not able to conduct electricity. So, in their application, HCl and the sodium hydroxide in electrochemistry, they are very good in the construction of batteries. For instance, car batteries use sulfuric acid because it's a strong acid and can be used to construct batteries. Also, I have with me four compounds. We have aqueous solution of four salts. We have iron 2 sulfate. We have copper 2 sulfate. We have iron 3 sulfate and potassium permanganate. Now, all these four salts can also conduct electricity. I would like to demonstrate each. For instance, we are starting with the iron 2 sulfate. Now, this iron 2 sulfate contains ion that is Fe2 plus and SO4 2 minus anion. These are ions and they can what conduct electricity. Let's verify it. You see, that's produce light because it produces ion 2 and SO4 2 minus, which are ions, and they can conduct electricity. See, good. Now let's demonstrate the copper 2 sulfate. This copper 2 sulfate contains copper 2 plus ion and SO4 2 minus anion. Since they also contain ions, they can also conduct electricity. You see, copper 2 plus ion and SO4 2 minus. Since this salt also contains ions, good. We also have ion 3 sulfate here. This salt contains Fe3 plus and SO4 2 minus anion. Let's see. You see, since it also contains ion 3 plus ion and SO4 2 minus. They are ions, so they can also conduct what? Now let's check the potassium permanganate. This contains potassium ion and MnO4 anion. So let's see. See? See? Let's produce light. Because it contains potassium plus and MnO4 anion. You see? So most of the salt that we have, those that contain ions, positive charge and negative charge. Since ions can conduct electricity, but an ion is a charged atom formed when an atom loses or gains electron, and electricity is flow of electrons. So if you have cations and anions in solution. These ions can also conduct electricity. Thank you for coming to my channel. This is Mr. Intiamwa. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.